And guests. My name is Master Cyrus. Today I am playing the role of Sergeant at Arms for this meeting. Do you know what is the importance of the Sergeant at Arms role? The importance of the Sergeant at Arms role is the Sergeant at Arms say the ground rules of the meeting, which are important, which is very important to follow for the speakers and guests. The ground rules are: rule number one, kindly keep yourself mute when you are not speaking. Rule number two, keep your camera on, that shows your attentiveness in the meeting. Rule number three, avoid speaking anything which is offensive or hurt others. Rule, the president of this club is she is a very good classical dancer. She is a very good speaker, and she is the past president also. Help me in welcoming today's president of this meeting, Mass Speaker Anjali Kulkarni. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Sergeant at Arms, Master Speaker Sairaj. Good evening, everyone. Welcome you all for the 105th meeting of Me For You Master Speakers Club. The theme is 80-20 Principle. 80-20 Principle is a self-help book, name of a self-help book, and it is a book where you understand how to work for 20% and gain 80% of benefit. It's not that everyone, almost all of the people think if we work hard, then we gain more if we work too much amount of time. If we work 80%, then we get 20% of the results. So that is absolutely wrong. This book shows that how to work 80%, 20% and gain 80% of benefits. For example, let me take a simple example. Basically, in school, we always have a habit of reading just the day before the exam. So what can we do? How can we read just 20% and gain 80% of the knowledge and gain 80% of the marks? How? Just read the important things which is being marked by our teacher and which is being given in the textbook. Read important questions and read the previous year questions which are being repeated, and you'll be getting 80% of marks. This is how the smart work is done. This is how we apply 80-20 principle in case of studies. Not only in this case, even in case of business also. For example, some high branded cars, they prepare only 20%, they manufacture only 20% of the cars, but they gain 80% of the benefits because they the cost is very much high, and people always tend to get that particular thing which is very rare. So this is how 80-20 principle is even applied in case of business also. Not only these examples, there are a number of examples. If you read that book, you'll get to know and gain a lot amount of knowledge. This is an amazing book. I recommend you all to read it and enjoy the book and apply the 80-20 principle in each and every life stages of your life. So now I would like to call upon the MOC, Master of Ceremony, for today's meeting. Today's MOC is a person who is very active and enthusiastic person, and she is a beautiful girl, and she is up to in a dance practice right now in her school. I guess there might be some event. So now it's time to call upon Master Speaker Radhika.
Thank you, Master Speaker Anjali. Greetings, fellow Master Speakers and guests. My name is Master Speaker Radhika, and I have been given the opportunity to be the MOC, Master of Ceremony, for this wonderful meeting. So, as President said a lot about the theme, so let me go to the segments. This meeting is divided into 3 segments. First is speech, table topics, and feedback session. For feedback session, we have a person called meeting evaluator. Today's meeting evaluator is a person who is a classical dancer and also my new friend, and I like her very much. So today's meeting evaluator is Master Speaker.
Thank you so much, Master Speaker Radhika. Good evening, everyone. Once again, I'm back, and I'm the general evaluator for today's meeting. For the role of a meeting evaluator, I have 4 pillars who will support me to evaluate each and everything from the beginning till the end of the meeting, what happens and what doesn't happen in the meeting. I have 4 pillars who always help me in this work. First, I'll call upon my first pillar, that is the timing master, Master Speaker Palak. Master Speaker Raju. And regarding the objectives, the timing for the prepared speech is 3 to 6 minutes. 3 minutes he'll be showing the green card, and 4 minutes he'll be showing the yellow card, and 6 minutes he'll be showing the red card. This is what the timing regarding the prepared speech. But for today's meeting, there's no prepared speech due to some reasons. Next is the extempore topic session. In extempore topic session, there'll be 1 to 2 minutes of time for each speaker to speak upon a topic which is given on spot. For 1 minute, he'll be showing the green card. 1 minute 30 seconds he'll be showing the yellow card, and 2 minutes he'll be showing the red card, where you'll be getting 30 seconds to wrap up your speech and end your speech. So you'll be maximally getting 2 minutes 30 seconds, and if you cross that limit of time, you'll be considered as out. And even before 1 minute, if you then also you'll be not considered for the prize getting session. So there'll be polls where you'll be getting prize for the best extempore topic speaker. So now Raju will be telling the results of each and every speaker, how much he or she took at the end of the meeting. Next is our next pillar is filler counter, who is guest Deepak. So filler counter is the role where he or she, the role where everyone is being considered, whoever speaks the words like but. So these all are filler words and filler sound, that is and It shows that you're not confident by speaking if you use such words and sounds. Such words and sounds are being counted, and guest Deepak will be keeping a note of each and every words which is being used by the speaker, and at the end he will be giving the report. So my next pillar is Grammar Master. Grammar Master is Master Speaker Sairaj. You're muted.
Greetings, fellow master speakers and guests. My name is Master Speaker Cyrus. Again, I have come back with my Grammar Master role. The importance of the Grammar Master role is the Grammar Master wrote down some of the important notes of important words used in today's reading. He also said the word of the day, which is the trivial, means little important. For example, he gives a trivial for online class. Second, he gives trivial to his friends. This is my word of the day introduction, and I am going to give you my report at the end of the meeting, or when I am called by the meeting evaluator. Over to you, meeting evaluator, Master.
Thank you so much, Master Speaker Sairaj. That was an amazing introduction regarding Grammar Master role. Grammar Master is a person who will take care of the grammar of each and every person who speaks, and at the end he will be telling which kind of correctly we have to use the grammar. So now next is the Listening Master, and the Listening Master is Master Speaker Akshata.
Thank you, Master Speaker Anjali. Hello, Master Speakers and guests. My name is Akshata. Today, I am playing the role of Listening Master. So it is my responsibility to listen the entire meeting carefully and the Master Speakers. I note down some important points, dates, and some of the events or anything other important points used by the Master Speakers. So I request all the Master Speakers and guests to listen the entire meeting carefully so that you can answer my questions. Thank you, General Evaluator. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Master Speaker Akshata. It was an amazing thing that you did, and Akshata always she is a great person in Listening Master role. Okay, so this is all about my role. I will come back at the end of the session to give the report of each and every person. Now I would like to hand over the podium back to MOC.
Thank you, meeting evaluator and team. So now let's go to the second segment, which is table topics. This segment is very fun segment. Here we have a table topics master to run this segment. So today's table topics master is a person who likes to read books and watch movies, and she recently completed her 10th standard. Help me in welcoming Master Speaker Purvi.
Thank you, Master Speaker Radhika. Greetings, Master Speakers and guests. I welcome you all to this 105th meeting of Me For You Master Speakers Club. I am Master Speaker Purvi, playing the role of Table Topics Master for today's meeting. As a Table Topics Master, it is my duty to give you all some topics which will be extempore. So you have to speak about it for at least 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, the timing master will show the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, yellow card will be shown, and at 2 minutes, the red card will be shown. Once the red card is shown, you will have an extra 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. If you exceed the time limit, unfortunately, you will be disqualified. So coming back to the meeting, the first speaker for today's meeting will be Master Speaker Sairaj.
Yes, Master Speaker Purvi.
So your topic is that suppose you have your exam tomorrow. So how will you study smartly just the day before the exam, and how will you apply 80-20 principle in this case?
Can you repeat the question?
Yes. Suppose you have your exam tomorrow. So how will you study smart before the exam, and how will you apply 80-20 principle in this case?
Okay. Means if I have exam tomorrow and how I will learn smartly and apply the 80-20 principle. No?
Yes.
Greetings, fellow master speakers and guests. My role is if I have exam tomorrow, how do I will apply 80-20 principle and read smart. First of all, I will do not be worried and think that I can do it. Some people are there who will be worried in the beginning and say that I don't do this. This is too much. This is too much. 9 chapters are there, 6 chapters are there, 10 chapters are there. So do not be worried. I will read the important points and the revision done by my teachers. And I also learn smartly. Do not be lazy like I will not read. I am going to sleep. Please give me 20 minutes rest. I will do not do like this because this is my exam time. Exam time is the most important time of the life. So I will read smartly and I will got very good marks, and I will apply the 80 principle by reading 20% of my notebook and books and take and mark 80% in my exam. This I will apply in my exam, and I will be also read the chapters thoroughly, and I will do the revisions. I will do not say that I will do not be over smart. Like I can do it. I can do it. We have to be say that I can do it, but don't like over smart. This is a very bad thing. Over smarting is a very bad thing. And I will also be say to my friends that not to be worried in their life while their exam time and also score good marks. Over to you, Master Speaker, to be topic master.
It was very excellent speech, Master Speaker Sairaj. What I like about your speech is that you spoke about that you will not get worried because whenever there are exam times, some students get worried. But you said that I will not get worried and I will study smartly. This is what I like about your speech. So from my side, the area of improvement will be that you should try to use word of the day because it makes the speech even better. And second is that you should lower your camera. Otherwise, it was very good. So the next speaker for today's meeting is Master Speaker Archana.
Yes, Master Speaker Purvi.
Master Speaker Archana, are you there? Okay. So it's an important presentation in your office suddenly.
Yes.
So how will you complete the presentation in just one day? and how will you apply 80-20 principle in this case?
Okay, thank you so much, Master Speaker Puri, for this amazing topic. Greeting, fellow Master Speakers and guests. I welcome you all for this wonderful meeting. My name is Master Speaker Archana Rathod. So, as per my question, how I will 80-20 principle I will use in my situation. First of all, as you know, the 20% work is really requirement for any if you want a good result. So first of all, I will take a help from my colleagues in my office because 20% there is no things that I can't take help from others. And first I will highlight the all points. Then definitely I'll make a very good presentation in a one day. And definitely I can make it a creativity in that presentation that what I want to achieve from that presentation I will achieve. So in 80-20 principle, 20% I will do my effect and 80% I will get result from my institute or some other place in my office, definitely. So this is how I will complete my one day of presentation before the. So over to you, Master Speaker Puri.
Thank you, Master Speaker Archana. You spoke really well. I think from my side, just the area of improvement is that you should try to speak for more than 1 minute 30 seconds, and you should also use word of the day. So the next speaker for today's meeting is Master Speaker Radhika.
Yes,
Master Speaker Radhika, are you there?
I'm there.
Yes, so topic for you is that suppose there is a quiz competition in your school. So how will you prepare for it and how will you apply 80-20 principle in this case?
Okay. First of all, I thank you, Master Speaker Puri, for giving me this topic. Greetings, fellow Master Speakers and guests. I'm back with my topic. My topic is if there is a quiz competition, how will I prepare for it in applying 80-20 principle? Recently in my school, it was really a quiz competition. They gave a 1 week time, but I prepared, means in 1 week there were many notes to complete. So what I did is, it was on Saturday, so Thursday and Friday it was free for me. I didn't went to tuition, and if I went also, I asked for my teacher to help me. I read my 7th standard books as I'm in 8th standard, and I prepared only main points. I didn't read the whole 7th standard book. Everyone said me to read the full book, but I read only the main points, and this was how I prepared for my quiz competition, and the quiz competition went really very well. And we won also in that competition. This is how we should not get worried to read about the whole book or whatever you're reading. Read some main points and understand it properly so that you can answer. This was all my topic. Over to you,
Wow, Master Speaker Radhika, it was an excellent speech. What I like about your speech that you said, you will read only some the topics which are important, not the whole book. So this is what it will help you to smart study for the quiz competition. And area of improvement will be that use word of the day as frequent as possible. And you should also try to speak for more than 1 minute 30 seconds. So your speech will be more interesting next time. So it is the time for giving topics to guests. So I invite Master Speaker Anjali ma'am to give. So please, Master Speaker Anjali.
Thank you so much, Master Speaker Purvi, for amazing topics. Now it's extempore topics for the guests. First, I would like to call upon guest Raju. You need to tell about the importance of time management.
Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Raju. I would like to tell about time management. Everyone has a 24 hours, but highly effective people know that how to use time. The highly effective people are doing 80%, 20% activities, and they are getting 20% value, 80% value in their life, which are important and boring. You make you uncomfortable. and ineffective people are doing 80% activities and getting 20% result in their life, which are easy and fun. They are doing like watching movie, TV. These are trivial, like watching movie, TV, wasting time. They come. I don't tell that don't do 80% activities. It is do when you tired and fatigued. Do use your energy doing 20% activities and get 80% value in your life. That's all about my time management. Thank you. Over to Master Speaker.
I guess now the meeting will end. We need to rejoin once again. Sir, it'll end now. Sir.